Alright, so we're checking out the ENGWE X20. So this is the third in the series of the X26, X24, and now the X20. And obviously, as the name implies, we have 20-inch by 4-inch fat tires. They're from Chaoyang. And we have the very familiar X series frame here, with one exception with the handlebars. You can tell we have this collapsible handlebar that the X24 and X26 does not have. It does make the handlebar quite a bit higher on this one, but of course it does help, when it folds down, it does make it a lot smaller. We have the 2 battery system here as well, but these are smaller now. So the one in the bike stem and the bike seat here is 14.4 amp hours, and the one that's inside the frame is 7.8 amp hours, 48 volts again. The motor that it's paired with is a 750 watt 48 volt motor, and it bursts to 1000 watts. And once again, we have the triple suspension system here. We got the rear shocks here on both sides. We have a center shock here in the middle, and then we have our front fork suspension, again with a lockout and adjustment. Again, we have the Shimano Tourney 8-speed derailleur in the back here. Got hydraulic disc brakes here on the front and the rear with 180mm rotors. We have a rear brake light, of course, triggered by the brake levers, and a front headlight, of course. The seat height is adjustable, as you can see here, and it does have a locking mechanism so that the battery can't be stolen. The charge port for the seat post battery is right over here, where it plugs in. And then we have a port here in the frame for the frame battery. You can also take this battery out if you want to charge it outside the bike. Taking a look at the handlebar, you got some nice leather grips here. Got your hydraulic brake levers. You have a thumb throttle. Got your bike controller here. Nice display for the bike. And then you have your trigger shifter here. This is a Shimano 8-speed trigger shifter. So in terms of putting the bike together, it came, of course, very well packed and secure. Nice, lots of foam. Actually, it took longer to take all the foam and the zip ties off to get all the parts out. Pretty standard build. Got to put the front tire on. Got to attach the handlebar, of course. In this particular case, you have to attach the seat. And then there is this rear seat here, which is not really a seat. It's just a part that covers up, like, I guess, attachment points for perhaps like other accessories like a cargo basket, etc. This bag here is not included. That's just an accessory that I have my camera gear stowed in. But you can buy that separately if you're interested in how to acquire that. Let me know in the comments. Overall, in terms of the frame quality, pretty nice construction. I don't see any really bad welds or anything. It's, looks really clean, and nice powder coated black paint on the whole frame. Cable management is fairly standard for this class. Got your wire here that holds everything together, and then all of the cables go underneath the frame over here, attached to points on the frame in the bottom, and it goes into the controller here in the back. All right, let's go ahead and take it for a ride now, do a quick speed test, and we'll talk about how it rides, how it feels, and also a little bit how it compares to the X24 while we're riding it around. All right, so we'll start off in pedal assist level 1, no throttle. Give it a little push here. And not going that fast. It's like we topped out around 8.5, 8.7 miles per hour. Let's go level 2. A little faster now. It's like about 9.3. All right, now we're going to level 3. Picking up some more speed. 11.5. Okay, let's go to 4. Now we're getting more power here. 14.6. All right, so trying this on a little longer stretch of road to level 5, pedal assist. So I think it has a cadence sensor as usual. Freewheeling a little bit here. 22.4, 22.8, 23. All right, let's see if putting this into sport mode will let me go any faster. Alright. Sport mode, level 5. Freewheeling already, 15 miles an hour. Let's see how fast we can go. Alright, I'm going to put it back into normal mode. So we get a little bit more speed in sport mode, but then it's not. Alright, so to go back to level 1, and then we'll just do throttle only. We'll wait for the car to go by first. Alright, throttle only on level 1. And not going very fast. 3.7. Let's go level 2. 6.7.1. Level 3. 10.3. 0.9. Level 4. 14.9. Alright, level 5. 20.8. Normal mode, throttle only. Alright, so yeah, normally I don't like to ride super fast. So I'm going to keep it a little toned down here while I talk about how the bike feels when you're riding it around. And just like the X24, this triple suspension system is really nice. Yeah, here's a bump here. I'll go over the speed bump, and yeah, it doesn't feel like you're going over hardly anything. It's very, very smooth, and of course you can go off-road. Take this over some grass here, no problems. Obviously this is what these fat tire bikes are for, so you can do that, and it's a very comfortable ride. The seat is very comfortable as well. I believe this is the same seat that's on the X24 as well, so no issues with the seat. Super comfortable. Pair that with the triple suspension system, and really comfortable ride. You could definitely ride this for hours. I believe the max range on this is around 47 miles total on electric only, so obviously you can get more if you're pedaling. And of course whatever range you can get is going to really depend on the terrain. If you're on a lot of hills, you're going to get less. It's mostly flat on the street like here, you're going to get a little bit more. So it really depends on how fast you're riding as well. So imagine they got that maximum of 47 miles of range on battery only, probably going a little slower like I am right here, keeping it probably in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. If you're gunning it and trying to go to 25 miles per hour, you're gonna probably get a lot less range than the 47 miles advertised over 2 batteries. And so with 2 batteries, big motor, 750 watts bursting to 1,000 watts. It's a fair bit of weight. I think it's like 80 something pounds for the bike. The bike does have a carrying capacity of up to 330 pounds. So you can definitely get some accessories to attach to the back there. I'm not sure if you can carry another person on this particular model or not, but yeah, you can definitely carry a lot more weight, like cargo, etc., on this bike without any issues. Just a quick demo of the hydraulic disc brakes here. I'm going about 14 miles an hour. Let's see how quickly it can stop. and the hydraulic disc brakes do work fine as expected. So comparing this to the X24, I like the fact that it's got the higher handlebar, and it's got the smaller wheels, so you're going to get a little more range, but it's got smaller batteries as well, so something to keep in mind there. Probably not get as much range as the X24, but this is a little bit lighter of a bike and smaller of a bike, so you can fold it down, make it a little more compact compared to the X24. A couple of minor things I noticed about this bike. I think it could be improved and probably are easy fixes. The brakes seem to rub a little bit, depending on, I don't know exactly why it does it. You can hear it sometimes, and sometimes it's perfectly smooth, you can't hear anything. And the other thing is the battery in the frame seems to rattle a little bit on this particular model. I have seen that on a few other e-bikes that have batteries inside the frame. It's a fairly easy fix. You just put some foam, you know, on the side of the battery with some adhesive, just to take up that little bit slack, that space that's in between the frame and the battery, and that does seem to resolve that problem. It's not, I mean, it's not that bad in this model. I just happened to note it because it is something I've noticed and heard while I was riding around. Anyway, that's going to cover for this video. I'll put links down in the video description if you guys want to check out this model. I'll also link my e-bike playlist if you want to check out the X24. That's the one that I reviewed a few weeks back. That'll be down in the video description as well. Got any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys in the next video.